Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be looking into Sasha Obama's life. To be more specific, we will explore her net worth, biography, and lifestyle. Let's get started. Who is Sasha Obama, and what were her early years like? Sasha Obama is the youngest daughter of the former 44th President of the USA, Barack Obama, and the First Lady, Michelle Obama. Additionally, she's the youngest second child to ever reside in the White House since the children of John F. Kennedy, and lived there for 8 years during her dad's tenure. She was born on the 10th of June 2001 and is currently 20 years old. Her official name is Natasha Marianne Obama, but is popularly known as Sasha Obama, not only by her family but also by her peers. During her early years, she had a meningitis scare, which greatly scared her parents at the time, but she grew into an active and extremely healthy child. When she was younger, she lived with her family in Chicago's Hyde Park neighborhood. At the time, she and her sister attended the University of Chicago Laboratory School before they moved to Washington, D.C. As she grew up, she had a great inclination towards tennis, piano, tap dance lessons, and gymnastics. In 2009, she appeared in the show that documented the life of the first family and was slowly beginning to become a national figure. However, it didn't really turn out as great and seamless as it should have. Instead, her parents instantaneously regretted it because they found themselves sharing too much of their lives with the public. Sasha's personal life and nicknames. It has come to our knowledge that Sasha is called Sassy by her mother, and her family describes her as the family cutup because she is so fond of making jokes and loves lively situations. Her father, Barack Obama, refers to his youngest daughter as the music guru due to her exponential singing and dancing skills. At one point in her life, she tried to express her dancing skills on TikTok, but they were definitely taken down. While she has this goofy and adventurous side, she also has a serious side. At the time of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor's death in 2020, she was seen participating in demonstrations in an attempt to protest police brutality and create awareness at the same time. We can't deny that she is taken after her strong-willed parents, can we? Her mother also identifies that her daughter has always exhibited independence ever since she was a young girl, especially when her father transitioned into his second term. During this time, she was more hands-on and helpful around the White House kitchen and always eager to learn more about it. What was her life as the first daughter like? When Barack Obama was elected the 44th President of the United States in November 2008, Sasha Obama, his second daughter, was only 7 years old. As we mentioned earlier, she was the third youngest child to ever live in the White House, after the 3-year-old Carolyn Kennedy and her 2-year-old brother John F. Kennedy Jr. in 1961. After her father's election, the entire family moved into the White House. Since then, she and her sister settled into life in the executive mansion and were under their maternal grandmother's watch. Her parents gifted them 2 Portuguese water dogs as per her wish. When growing up, her parents entirely restricted her and her sister from watching too much TV and spending a lot of time on social media. That could be part of the reason why both sisters do not really invest in social media accounts, aside from being high profile. Her parents did everything they could to ensure that Sasha was completely sheltered from the media and would be guarded by Secret Service agents. Nonetheless, she actively participated in childhood activities, including regular class trips and sleepovers. When growing up, she built a very close friendship with Joe Biden's granddaughter, Maisie Biden, with whom she is still close friends. Aside from that, she was regularly involved in official presidential business, which is definitely part of being the first daughter. Also, she would accompany her parents on international trips that allowed her to visit places such as Russia and Italy, among other states. Believe it or not, Sasha was also a huge sports fan and even attended the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup that was held in Vancouver, Canada. Sasha's educational background. Just like the children of Bill Clinton, Theodore Roosevelt, Al Gore, and Richard Nixon, Sasha Obama also schooled in Sidwell Friends School, a private Quaker institution with an undeniably great standard of education. During her time in the institution, she became a competitive and well-skilled swimmer, as well as a talented basketballer. At the time, her father was so supportive and even decided to help coach his daughter's team to a league title during the 2011-2012 school year. However, former President Barack Obama received negative attention from all of the other parents, which made it a little difficult for his daughter to coexist with her other teammates. For this reason, he had to step down as a coach and resume his full-time duties as only a father and the President of the United States. Also, Sasha Obama was greatly involved in the performing arts sector during her time at Sidwell Friends School. She was so active at the time and was involved in nearly all the school activities. Even better, Sasha was among the DC area children tapped to join the famous Moscow Ballet for a production of The Nutcracker towards the end of 2012. She then graduated from Sidwell Friends School in June 2019. Right after, she enrolled at the University of Michigan, but there wasn't any word as to what she wanted to study during her freshman year. And we still have no idea till today. So much for privacy, huh? While joining college was a huge milestone in her life, her educational journey was interrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic. She, just like many other students, had to spend her sophomore year of 2020 to 2021 at home with the rest of the family. However, the learning calendar was adaptable enough to accommodate the challenges that came with the pandemic, and luckily she was able to seamlessly transition into attending classes remotely. Currently, she's trying as hard as she can to complete her studies so that she can prep for her career. What has her life after the White House been like? Unlike her older sister Malia Obama, who took quite the break from her studies before enrolling in Harvard University, Sasha Obama was still too young in 2017, say about 15 years old, to head out on her own without raising her parents' eyebrows. For this reason, she had to move with her parents to a different neighborhood in Washington, D.C., where she could continue her life. During their stay there, she actually blended in pretty well, and even scored the most favorable living arrangement immediately after she finished high school. Remember we mentioned that Sash is a free-spirited soul who loves adventure? Well, after a short, exciting trip to Miami with Maisie, her closest friend, she went on an Indonesian vacation during the summer of 2017 with the rest of her family. Her life got even more exciting after the family trip. She was intrigued by the Spring 2018 Broccoli City Festival in DC, and even went ahead to attend it. While there, she was photographed with the famous rappers Cardi B and Offset, which definitely increased her popularity among teenagers her age. We cannot forget to mention that in July of the same year, she joined her mother for a Beyoncé-Jay-Z concert in Paris, out of which her experience at the concert heightened her love for music and dance. Sasha Obama's net worth and salary. We cannot deny the fact that the Obama girls have plenty of career opportunities at their disposal, mostly because their parents are extremely influential and have a great network, and secondly, because they have been fully educated and connected in their own right. While this is true, it doesn't mean that they do not get the chance to work and act like every other citizen of the US. That said, let's see whether we can answer your burning question. What really is Sasha Obama's net worth? Well, there is barely any information about Sasha Obama's net worth, an exact salary from her summertime job, that can be disclosed to the public. Neither is there any from a credible source. However, she is still trying to complete her college studies and has a whole future ahead of her. Perhaps she may have a greater net worth after establishing her official career. Until then, all we have left to do is keep a close eye and give that information later on. What is Sasha Obama's dating life like? Truth be told, Sasha Obama doesn't have any public social media accounts, which makes it pretty hard to keep track of who exactly she's dating. Even so, we like to savor in the stories given by the press. Following news from US Weekly, the most we know is that she was escorted by Chris Milton to the prom in 2019. We don't really know what has become of their relationship at the moment, so we can't really dig in any further. However, what we're sure of is that whoever Sasha decides to date will have to match the standards of her father, especially when it comes to being a responsible man. Thanks for watching.